MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Wade. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tyler Wade.
First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 0-1. And there's ball 1. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
That accepted.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Kepler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
The 2-0 on the way.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice his swing.
1-0 count. Here it is.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Fouled off. Here's the 3-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
The designated hitter.
As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. James Paxton will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Digging in now, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball. Look out, 1-1.
Outside, 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit hard on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch coming, here it is. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kepler's there for it. 1 away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Aaron Judge will be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Bases are empty, one man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And that's in there, base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. And there he goes toward second. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looking to minimize the damage here. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 home. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead.
Leading off for the Twins, the third baseman, Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That is it. The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ballgame with 3 men on. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. A 2-ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wade onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting in, the second baseman, Luis. Oh,
so stepping in, Luis Arias. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gardner is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a strong throw by Gardner. Twins strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Luke Voigt is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luke Voigt. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And it's gone. So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. But 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Randy Dobnak is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Randy Dobnak. The batter.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Miguel.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Here's Byron Buxton now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
1-1. Here it comes.
1 strike.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Fouled off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Chop now to short. Can they get two? Torres scoops it up, and he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one. That is fouled away, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back to the track. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Right to him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. The Yankees are out in front, 6-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Tyler Cruz.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wade. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rosario coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
To the plate now, Brett Gardner. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Stanton.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 6-1. Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. He singled his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that misses ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 now. Line toward the alley in left center. Gardner is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Ceno. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! A solo shot that time for Miguel Ceno. His second home run of the series as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Ready for another chance? Byron Buxton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Paxton's ready. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Yankees 6 and the Twins 2. Digging in, Luke Voigt. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
In now, Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he can do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. Ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's it.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 6-2. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Max Kepler.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Paxton peers in. Here's the delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 6-2. Stepping in, Tyler Wade. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Tyler Wade.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Now to the plate, Torres. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off.
ready with another 0-2. Hit toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Bounce into the left side. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Set and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time.
I got 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
No balls and a strike to count. Two down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Twins 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
On its way is pitch number 75. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Here's a pop-up now. Voit is there. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Standing in, Mitch Garver. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Paxton's ready. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Ready once again, Miguel Ceno. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 pitch on the way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twin strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The 1-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And it's fouled away.
making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Wade, man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 7-2. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Nope, that's the ball.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Green has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Corey Garrett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Corey Garrett.
Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. One and 2, here it comes. Drives it to deep right field. Kepler's going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No one out with a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. Gardner rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Luke Voigt will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now. Miguel Andujar would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 2 out with a man at first. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Twins 2. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz.
Leading off for the Twins, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Here's the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two-0 pitch on the way.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-0, here it is. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So he got him swinging. Josh Donaldson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
So digging in now, Mitch Garver, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
Next up, 2-2.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still 8-2. Tyler Clippard comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Ceno stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now in the box, Gio Urshela. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. rocket to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Jonathan Holder.
Here's Miguel Ceno. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the letters 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The 1-2. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Luis Arias. Pitch popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Holder, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
1-1 to count. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box now, Max Kepler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1. Final strike for the Twins. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Nope.
Cutter low, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the stretch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Adam Ottavino will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Adam Ottavino.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(8-3) tonight. The Yankees get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. James Paxton gets the W on the mound. Kenta Maeda only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.